Well, good evening to you both. I'm in Midtown at Times Square outside the Sheraton Hotel, which will be Clinton headquarters later tonight. A campaign that has a whole lot riding on the result from this year's New York State Democratic primary. Of course, Clinton beat Barack Obama here handily by 17 points in 2008, but this time is facing an unexpectedly strong challenge from the junior senator from Vermont, who has made as much as he can of his Brooklyn roots and who wowed a crowd with a huge crowd here in New York over the weekend. It was all smiles today from the Clintons. Bill and Hillary voting near their home in Chappaqua, a leafy suburb just north of the city, and saying hello to well-wishers. They are certainly hoping for a serious win here tonight and seal the deal for the Democratic nomination. A tie or certainly a loss will re-energize doubts about her strength among Democratic voters.
I am so excited about both campaigning here in New York, voting here in New York, and I love New York, and this has been a joy during the last 2 weeks to be here all over the state.
Secretary Clinton is the favorite to win. She's leading every poll by an average of about 11 points. Though Sanders has been picking up strength here in the last couple of weeks, as he tends to do, and of course he has won every primary and caucus in the last month. So we will see. Secretary Clinton will be appearing at a giant ballroom here at the Sheraton, New York, a bit later this evening with her supporters and a crush of media from around the country, in fact. Again, hoping for a win tonight, but as the New York Post put it in one of their typically subdued New York headlines, Hillary Clinton feeling the burn. You gotta love New York. David, Stephanie?
You sure do have to love New York, Stu. All right, so Sanders, though, has left town, but his supporters in New York City still planning an election night event, correct?
Yeah, they are. Just announced a little while ago, they'll be at a beer hall in Brooklyn, a nice, trendy section of Brooklyn, St. Mark's Place. A couple of city council members and some surprise guests. But again, Senator Sanders has departed for Pennsylvania, which votes a week from tonight.
All right, Stuart Ledbetter live in Manhattan. Stuart, thanks. While voting is underway, New York's delegate-rich primary, Vermont Senator Bernie Sanders will spend time in Pennsylvania tonight ahead of next week's primary there.
Yeah, that's as Stuart was saying. And Sanders will talk to Penn State students at a Future to Believe in rally he's hosting in about an hour. Mark Baccaro from our sister station WGAL is on campus ahead of that rally.
We are surrounded by thousands of supporters, and they are very excited about this. The first students started standing in line around 7:30 this morning, and the line to get in has now snaked across the Penn State campus, leading to the rec hall here. Senator Sanders is bringing his Future to Believe in rally to his sweet spot. He has been doing incredibly well in the polls with young voters. He's pushing for free tuition for public colleges and relieving student loan debt, and the students told us they like those big ideas.
Some people say he's not the realistic candidate, but sometimes you can't be realistic. You know, you want to have all of these variety of ideas.
I've donated probably $100 to his campaign, and that's for my money. I know that's not a lot, but I'm just a broke college student.
The event starts at 7 o'clock. This rec center usually holds about 7,000 people, but there are literally thousands of more people waiting outside. At Penn State, I'm Matt Baccaro, WPTZ News Channel 5.
And Republican frontrunner Donald Trump is hoping for a big win tonight to help him secure the nomination before the convention.
Yeah, he's spending the night at home in New York at Trump Tower in Manhattan. And that's also where we find WPTZ's Liz Streppa keeping tabs on the Trump campaign.
Security is very tight here at Trump Tower in downtown New York City. Now, we understand Donald Trump is inside. He's likely upstairs with some of his senior advisors as the polls start to come in from the New York primary. He is scheduled to speak later tonight. Now, if you've never been inside Trump Tower, let me tell you, it is extravagant. There are gold fixtures almost everywhere you turn, marble flooring, crystal lighting fixtures, just to give you an idea of his wealth. He's taken a lot of pride in funding his own campaign, and he's hoping that resonates with New Yorkers as he awaits results from today's primary. His goals of making America great consist of securing the southern border and bringing more jobs, things he hopes to do if he calls the White House home.
He has no lobbyists paying him, and he's speaking how he feels. I mean, a lot of people take what he say and twist it around. You know, you say tomato, he say tomato.
It's going to be a contested convention, and I now, 14 or 15 polls have said that Kasich's the only Republican to win the White House.
Political analysts we've spoken with say that if Trump wants to win the nomination, the California primary will be crucial, but so is tonight. Now, again, we are going to be here all night tonight. Donald Trump is expected to speak around 9 o'clock this evening. We'll see just how many of the 95 Republican delegates he's able to rack up in the New York primary. We're here at Trump Tower in New York City. Liz Struppa, WPTZ News Channel 5.